Hi, Monique.
Hi, Eva. How are you?
Good. What am I doing here?
Well, we are about to have our 36th birthday. Well, actually, technically, it's probably like today or something, but the month of July.
Really? It's like
is our
actual today,
kickoff.
July 17th?
I don't know the actual day. We could
Is it
pretend
sort
it
of
is.
like when you have a pet and you don't know exactly what day they were born?
Right, exactly. Yeah, it was the month of July, 1988. Jolla Cosmetic was born, and we are having our we're having our 36th birthday, and we're kicking off the celebrations now, and then we're going to continue the celebrations all the way through the month of August.
Oh.
So I want to talk to you about it.
Before you do, I have to play you our family birthday song.
Oh, what's that?
Ready?
I don't know what that is. Yeah.
It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. There's a cat licking your birthday cake. It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. Everybody say hooray. Hooray. There's a cat licking your birthday cake. It's your birthday today. Cause he can't read, so he does not know that the cake is not for him. No. It might be his birthday too, but the chance of that is slim. It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. There's a cat licking your birthday cake. It's your birthday today.
Oh my gosh, that's the cutest thing ever.
There you go.
How did you find that? I mean, YouTube.
I have
maybe?
small children.
See, there was no YouTube when my kids were small. That's the cutest thing. And I think I'll probably be singing it all night. And it's also sort of making me almost cry because I don't have my cat anymore. James Bond is no longer. And so I'm like, there is no cat licking my birthday cake.
Perry Grip is really truly an astoundingly excellent musician.
Oh.
Also sang, pretty sure, It's Raining Tacos.
That sounds like my kind of song, actually.
Yeah, actually, I think it was in La Jolla that they used It's Raining Tacos and Baby Shark to keep homeless people from sleeping in public places. Like instead of taking benches away or whatever, they would just play these two songs over and over all night long.
Gosh. I don't think it worked though. Anyway. But It's Raining Tacos sounds like I could go for a taco right now.
Okay, so
yeah,
we're 36 again.
We're 36 again because we don't look it though, right?
When was the last time you were 36?
20 years ago. Right? I'm 56 now. So yeah, 20 years ago. But
and you were working at the center then too.
I was. And I was going to say, if I want to go back to when I really, really looked good and young, I was, 23. That's when I started in 1991. But the center started in 88. And I actually they had me do calligraphy. I was home like on college summer, and they had me do calligraphy for the invitations for the grand opening party.
With a pen?
With a calligraphy pen, yeah. They were mailed out. Yeah, because there's no email in 1988. So that was my contribution to I must have been at the party too. I'm sure I was there since I made the invitations, but I don't remember.
So how are you celebrating your second 36th birthday then? What are we doing?
Well, let me just tell you. The first thing we're going to do is do a product discount on Alastin. So Alastin, if you haven't used their products, they're amazing. They're right up the freeway, up the I-5 in Carlsbad. San Diego company. They got bought by a bigger company, but I consider them still like legit San Diego. And they all are about trihex technology. So it's sort of like elastin that's in that little structural component in your skin. Alastin makes you, help create more of that and the properties. So the thing we're doing is you come onto the website, there'll be a little pop-up, you can vote, and the voting is only through this Friday. So you might miss the vote, but you can try voting right now, Eva.
Oh.
So vote for the product you want to see, 36% off. And we have 5 choices. So I want you to read through and tell me what you think.
I'm biased though.
Are you?
I am, and I'll tell you why. So this beautiful product right here, Regenerating Skin Nectar.
Mm-hmm.
Someone gave me one once as a Actually, I think my daughter had a sunburn and she said, "Here, try this." And I put it on her and the sunburn was gone in like an hour.
It's amazing stuff.
And I put it on. Let me tell you what, this is an amazing one. I'm going to be a little vulnerable here. But if I get a cold sore, it doesn't make the cold sore go away. But when the cold sore do you get them?
No, I don't. But I
Oh,
have a
okay.
friend who does, and she says it tingles or something. Like she knows when she's going to get one. I don't know if that's the thing or not.
About halfway through, you kind of realize like it's done doing its thing.
Uh-huh.
And then it has to heal. When I put this on a cold sore, the healing is like already done. If that makes any sense at all. Like the cold sore disappears and then there's nothing left because
Oh.
it's been doing something under the surface. I could be just making this up. Nobody from Alastin was like, this works on cold sores. I'm just saying there's something miraculous about this product.
So do you only put it on after it's kind of healed to make the healing that part, or do you do it the whole time?
I use it the whole time. It makes it heal super, super fast. Like
Wow.
way faster than normal.
Well, something about that skin nectar is also they really recommend, and we recommend to our patients having facial surgery that you start using that ahead, like 3-4 weeks ahead of your surgery, because it helps clear out the extracellular matrix of debris and other things you don't want. And
makes
then
sense.
you're having this, then you're having your surgery and you use it after. And then we have other protocols for after, but it like preps your skin and it's amazing. Yeah.
It sounds like you're saying the good skin is like closer to the surface or
Maybe.
something like
Something,
that. I don't
because
know.
I know. So even my daughter,
Only we could ask a doctor.
even my daughter, when she was little, she ran into the side of a car door and split her forehead open. And so she got it glued back together by one of our surgeons at the center. We marched her right in. And because she's so little and it was on, the bony part of her forehead, they said, we're just going to use the glue. It'll stay on. You don't have to worry about it. Doesn't matter how wiggly she is. And she was a good little patient. And then after that glue fell off, I was using the nectar, and you just can't even see that little thing. And so
Yeah.
it's a great product. But you know what
I would
else
say
is
like a must have that you should always have it around. You don't necessarily need it every day, but it's definitely worth having because even just sunburn alone, you can
yeah,
get a sunburn to go away quick.
and that restorative skin complex?
Do you use that one too?
I do. I
I'm going to
do.
vote for my
Which one are you
favorite
going to
here.
Okay, you vote for your favorite.
To be
Now,
fair, it's the only one I've ever used, so I can't.
there's some good ones on there. Okay. So when you vote, now you're going to go scroll down, you're going to put your name in. So we're going to ask you for your name. And then you hit enter, and then it's going to register, and we're going to find out where we are as of now. Like voting ends on Friday, so we'll be able to know what's in the lead right now. So
I am in the lead.
you're in the
Restorative.
lead?
Nope, I'm not. I'm at 12%. I'm in third with my product. Restorative
Ah,
Skin Complex is
there's
in the
still
lead.
time. You could get all your friends to go vote for your favorite product. There's still a couple days. But regardless of which product wins, we're going to put that product 36% off, because why?
You're 36 years old.
36 years old. So 36% off. So starting Monday, the 22nd of July through the 31st of July. And I think is that a Wednesday? That's a Wednesday. So then during that time, that right now you're seeing the voting period on our website.
Okay.
The voting period goes through the 19th. And as soon as the 19th changes, then it's going to put the winning product in those dates. So the dates are, again, the 22nd of July to the 31st of July, whichever product wins, but we just don't know yet.
I see.
I'll
I
root
get it.
for
And I know that when you set up a special here, it doesn't let you change these words, which is why it says that and looks like that. It really means we can vote until the 19th.
You can vote
2 days
until the 19th. Yeah, exactly. So that's one of the things we're doing. What do you think about that? Pretty good, right?
Very creative.
Okay. So there's more. There's
Before you
more.
get to the next one, I think the thing that's neat about 36% off is, some of these products that we don't use every day, we kind of put them on the to-do list, on the shopping list, and we wait a really long time, and then something like a good deal makes us buy it.
Yeah.
So,
This is true. This is true. Like it might be in the nice to have, but not the need to have. And this gives you the opportunity to
or you're just like
splurge.
using such a little amount that you're like, I can make this last another year. Or you're like me, you take the top off and then you're
Oh yeah. Banging on the
trying to
counter, get a Q-tip. Oh yeah.
yeah.
I've done all those things. So we also have another thing that we're going to do. And this is going to be the whole month of August, the whole month. So that's all you have to remember. But we're doing this 36th birthday wish sweepstakes. So we are making our birthday wish and blowing out our candles. But before we blow out those candles, we want to hear from all of you out there. What is on your cosmetic surgery wish list? If you just could have anything you want, what would it be? Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Tell us. So, how to enter that contest is going to be you fill out a form and you're going to just tell us what's on your wish list and you're going to hit enter. And that's as easy as it is. And all month long, we're going to collect all those little entries from everyone. And then I think on the 4th of September, we will be announcing the winner, and we have 7 prizes. So the first prize is $2,000 to spend towards your cosmetic surgery wish. $2,000. Then
Really?
we have
Wait, somebody's going to win $2,000?
of cosmetic surgery credit. Yes.
All
I'm
they
not
have to do
giving.
is fill out a form that says, this is my wish list.
This is my wish. Yeah, that's it. Their
And
name.
I would bet, I'm not much of a gambler, but not a lot of people fill this out. So your chances are pretty good of winning $2,000 compared
Exactly.
to most
Right.
contests.
Right. The odds of
Yeah.
winning are based on how many people enter.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, don't
yeah.
tell anybody about this. I'm just going to
Okay.
fill out a wish list.
Are you going to fill out a wish list? Yeah.
Yes. So before
$2,000.
$2,000. What?
Yeah.
Tell me what's on your wish list.
I have a few things on my wish list. Something that has happened since losing 47 pounds on the skinny shot is I have some floppy skin. I'm in need of a lift or 2 or 3. So that how many things do you want to know about, honestly?
Is it which thing am I going to lift first?
Right. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So, the girls could be relifted. It's been a while. It's been a long time. And you know what's happened? And maybe this is just part of aging. And I didn't really have a whole lot of behind or, junk in the trunk. What did people used to say in the 80s or the 90s? The badonkadonk is not donking. It's like flat. I have no behind, none. I didn't even have one a long time ago. So now I'm 56 and I've lost weight and I'm not a great exerciser. I'm sure if I did some squats, I could get a little something back there, but I would like to take a little bit of the fat that's hanging around my bra line, upper back, and put it back there. Could we put it back there? I think that would be really nice.
How do you spell badonkadonk?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Here's the thing. Google has gotten so smart that you don't even have to know. You can just wing it and you might get it. Was that a song? We should put, hey, you know what? Out there, the 3 people who are listening to us, if you're hearing this right now and you know the history, put it in the comments. Tell us the history of this term.
Did it come from the song or was it before the song? We need
I don't
to know.
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
I'm a child
Producer
of the
Hannah's
80s.
going to look it up and she's going to put it in the chat for us while we're talking.
Okay. She'll know. She's all into music. Not that
side
music.
note,
She was probably
she can
not
find
even
this.
born.
I have confidence. I was making a list of B words that have to do with aesthetics, like boobs, Bobos.
Bobo.
My sister's kids used to call them Bobos. Bongos.
Oh.
Bits.
Bits.
You gave me bits. That was
Yeah, the
your
lady bits.
contribution.
Right. Yeah,
And
bits.
I wrote banana roll. And I was like,
oh, yeah.
oh, the good old banana roll. Do you have a banana roll? I have lost 82 pounds and I now have a banana roll.
Oh, no. I'm so flat I don't even have a banana.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yes, we have no bananas. Roll.
Show title.
That is a good show title, actually. You're welcome.
I hope nobody's listening to this.
Yeah. Well, this is a bonus episode. So it's all good.
Bonus starts with B. Thank you.
Bonus. Right. So, yeah.
All right. Wish list.
Okay. Wish list. So a $2,000 winner, a $500 winner, and 5 $100 winners. Because
Hey,
I
that's
know
excellent.
you can't get I know you can't get a lot done for $100, but putting it towards something, I think that's fun.
Mhm.
Or
It's fun to win.
it's fun to win. And you know what? You can always get some really nice Alastin products. So,
Mhm.
for the $100.
That's true.
Yeah.
The wish list is one of my favorite things that we do. I think I told you about it and we did it at Christmas last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what's neat about it is it's not a what do you want to buy? It's just like a free association thing where you just say, this is my list. Everybody has one.
Yeah.
We all do. Mine changes from day to day based on whatever's bothering me. But we all have it. And it's just a matter of when. It's not if. It's like,
Yeah.
this is what I'm doing next. And I'm working towards this thing.
Right. Well, and I think, it's, there's some people are goal oriented or they want to write something down, but even if you have it in your head, you carry it around in your head, it helps it, give it a little meaning, and it's something you can be like, okay, that's on my horizon, whenever that is, whenever your horizon opens up, to throw in a little trip to the operating room. My favorite place, actually.
It's a good place.
Yeah, it's a good place. I was looking at Reddit the other day, and there's a plastic surgery subreddit, and it's so interesting. People's questions, and one person's question was such a good one. They're like asking all about anesthesia and what is it like? They had never been under before, and that was the thing that was really making them worried. And asking different people their experience. And I said, it feels like no time has passed, and I always wake up crying, and I don't know why. And I'm like, I don't know if that's just me or other people. And then all these other people were like, oh my God, I cry too. And some people cry before they go to sleep. And I'm like, no, I just wake up crying. But I think it was just interesting.
My 6-year-old had a tooth pulled last week.
Oh, how did that go?
It went great. Her smile looks normal. She had a fang right in the middle. It was an extra baby tooth. We called it her shark tooth. And so it was her obviously first time having anesthesia. And of course, she did wake up crying, just like you said. And I remembered that we kind of all do. But the funny part wasn't my daughter. She was fine. But the girl next to us, I think, was a teenager. And I could hear her saying the dumbest things to the nurse. And the nurse was kind of looking we couldn't see her, but the nurse could see both of us. And the nurse and I are looking at each other like, what is she talking about?
Did she know what she was talking about? Was she just like in La La Land?
No. But then the nurse says to me, actually, the nurse says to her, I think you should not post that on social media. You might want to wait a while. And so she tells me, you wouldn't believe what people post, and then they really regret it later. So I try to stop them. And I was like, this is a whole film I have not thought about.
There used to be videos. I mean, this is a long time ago. There was one really funny girl who had had her wisdom teeth pulled or something, and she was in crazy town, and her mom filmed her as she was waking up. I think it was her mom or her boyfriend. She was just babbling, and so funny, so funny.
I feel like I should have a list of Instagram channels that would never exist. And it would be like a nurse filming people when they wake up from anesthesia. That's the whole channel. I would totally follow that. It would be so funny.
It would be funny.
But no one would ever do it.
No, but it would be funny.
Okay, well, here's the history of badonkadonk, and then we'll move on
Oh,
to your
okay.
final
I'm ready.
special.
Okay.
The exact origin of the expression is not known, but started appearing on the internet in 2002, with a couple of Urban Dictionary entries pioneering its spread in 2003. Keith Murray was the first person to ever say badonkadonk. He said it in a hip hop song called Fatty Girl. Keith was the first to say it in pop culture, but people may have come up with it long before, says Redditors. So, of course, everything always comes back to Reddit.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, producer Hannah.
Thanks, Hannah.
Oh my gosh. All right. The last thing I have for everybody in the month of August, keeping it simple, right? So, Winning Wednesdays. We did this back in 2018. And so I was thinking, all right, let's do Winning Wednesdays again. So, what happens is you come into the surgery center. If you're already coming in for an appointment, great. In the month of August, you're going to fill out a little form and we're going to put your name in the bowl, like the fishbowl. And it'll keep building up all week. So if you don't have an appointment, come on over, fill out your name. We'll put your entry in the fishbowl. And every Wednesday in the month of August at 5 p.m., we're going to draw a winner live on Instagram. And then there are some really great little prizes. And so those prizes are not straight dollars. They're going to be like some special products and some swag. So we're going to draw that name. Then the whole game resets. We're starting with an empty fishbowl again.
Every Wednesday?
Every Wednesday, 5:00 at night. And
now,
then,
let's say I don't want to drive down there. Can I take the trolley?
It comes by our office. We can see it right outside the windows.
Can I just launch myself off the trolley and land?
I don't know if it stops right there, but I could find out for you. Yes, I could find out. Are the trolley stops near the surgery center? Good question.
I feel like this is something we need to know. We should investigate the trolley.
I think we should.
Feel another bonus episode coming.
All right.
I took the trolley to LJC, and here's what happened.
I love it. Yeah. So Winning Wednesdays. So that's 3 whole ways to celebrate 36 years old. And 36 years, I started doing the math. It's like over 40,000 patients that we've been making beautiful and feeling confident and like
dreams becoming real.
Yeah, dreams becoming real and impacting their lives in such a special way. And it's very cool. It's very cool.
That's a lot of people.
It is a lot of people.
Really special.
I was going super conservative on the number too.
36 or 40,000?
40,000. No, because
what was plastic surgery like 36 years ago in San Diego?
That is right when people looked in the yellow pages and the white pages, the phone book to look up to see who was nearby and make a phone call. And there were ads in the phone book, these big, huge honking things that were like, you could use them for arm lift day or something. And some newspaper newspaper ads. And, but there is one thing we did that was really forward thinking at the time is we had a little 30-minute infomercial, but that wasn't a term yet, but we had a 30-minute show that would run on the cable stations in San Diego and in Yuma. So we had to put our ad in the TV guide for which episode was running on a certain day so that people would know to tune in. Like, we're going to talk about facelifts on Thursday at 5:30 or whatever on channel 228.
Wow.
And you have no idea how hard it was to keep up with all those little ads, and what episode and this and that. But yeah, and you had to tune in live.
It was like having a podcast 36 years ago.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So, we've been doing this a long time and all about just sort of communicating with patients and making them have the information they need to make a good decision. That's really all it's about.
I'm totally with you. And that's why we have a podcast in the first place, because that's the way we do it today.
And how many episodes are we at now?
My goodness. 158, I think.
Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of...
Yeah, you can talk a lot.
just thinking that. Like, that's a lot of me talking. Oh, God. But, I'm passionate, right? Until they kick me off, here I am trying to help. Anyway, well, I hope all the people who are out there, I hope you guys like it. And if you do, tell your friends or subscribe or hit the review button or, share it with a friend. But
Send us a note and tell us.
Yes. Wouldn't that be nice? Can they send us a note? Do we have a
Yeah. Yep.
on
On
the
La Jolla Cosmetic Podcast.com. You can send us an email. You can follow the show. You can watch the shorts. Our YouTube channel is a great place too.
Yeah.
You can see all the little clips, and we often make shorter videos. So if you don't have time to listen to a whole episode, you can check us out there.
That's true. And there's chapters and all that good stuff too. Plus you can see us, see the
If
doctors.
you've been a patient, you can come on the show. We want to hear your story.
I would love that. I love talking to patients because every time I do, I hear new things, I hear new perspectives. And it's always nice to know, somebody else who's maybe going through the thing you're thinking about going through and just to hear it from their point of view. All right. Well, thanks, Eva. Thanks,
Yeah,
producer
I'm going to play us
Hannah.
out with something. Just give me a second.
Did their belts say badonkadonk?
Oh man, what year was that? 15 years ago. That was still totally acceptable.
Wow. That's too funny. Well, thanks for making this a super fun little bonus.
Anytime. I'm going to go fill out my wish list.
Go fill out your wish list.
I'm on it.
But I'm not going to, it's a random drawing. But if your name comes up, Eva, I'm going to have to say you're like part of the crew and you're not allowed to win. You can fill it out though.
Okay, fine. You can give my $2,000 to someone else.
Okay. All right. Okay. See you later. Bye.
Take a screenshot of this podcast episode with your phone and show it at your consultation or appointment, or mention the promo code podcast to receive $25 off any